Okay, so it seems that we have a little bit of an update on Shondo. Now, if you don't know, obviously Shondo has been on a little bit of a hiatus recently due to some stuff that has been going on. Again, we mainly heard about a lot of this news due to a lot of the Bao stuff which happened weeks ago. If you don't know, Bao's been getting a lot of backlash over on Twitter and other places as well for some comments that she made on her post. And obviously, it's been a very controversial discussion, right? And Bao, I don't think it's gone live since her charity kind of post that she did, a charity stream, sorry, that she did, and again, nothing has really come from that. But during all of that kind of drama and things, Shondo also got into the mix, responding to someone essentially calling them a groomer, which obviously was pretty interesting. Now, obviously, Shondo claims that that was to do with, like, British slang and stuff like that, which again, I just don't think I've ever really used the word groomer to even have a joke with somebody about, which I think is pretty insane. But obviously, she then obviously deleted the tweet and apologized. And a lot of people have been kind of getting behind her again due to the fact of she hasn't been in the best place recently. She said, following up from a lot of the stuff that happened, she was having an episode and she was at the hospital. She's not okay, but doing well, and that she doesn't have her phone and things. So essentially kind of forcing a hiatus. And after that, she did follow up saying that she's safe and doing better, but she felt, the need to reach out on a few very important matters on her internet break. She's saying that she suffered a schizoaffective episode recently. I think it's triggered due to stress and lack of sleep. She's been doing a subathon, I'm pretty sure, recently. So again, it's probably due to some stuff to do with that. And obviously it explains a lot of stuff that's been going on with the internet as well. And obviously, yeah, she says, I've been asked by my family to take a break from the internet for the time being. So yeah, she went on hiatus. And well, it seems like we have a little bit of an update on her, because we did have an update in terms of the merch store, which she did update us on about like 2 weeks ago. But we have another update on exactly what she's doing and where she's at. And yeah, it seems like things are going pretty good for her at the moment, which is really, really great to see, as there's been a lot of support flooding in. Obviously, it says, does it scare you to know that I'm just out there? And obviously, a picture of her just touching the grass, which I think is quite funny. She says, I'm doing my best at life. I'm not doing well, but a lot of the time with family is good, and social media detox has made me realize how addicted to the computer I am. A lot. I went to see a lovely therapist who was very nice and told me I needed a stronger therapist, aka someone equipped to prescribe and diagnose. It was a bit disheartening, but I will do my best anyways. I hope everyone is doing well. Lock your doors. I am out there. So yeah, obviously it seems like she is getting the support she needs. Obviously she says that she's not like better, she's not doing well right now, but it seems like, obviously her family are supporting her, and also she's getting a lot of help with therapists and stuff, and she's being pretty open about it as well with her audience, which I think is really nice, and lets them know exactly how she's doing, because obviously there's been a lot of people worrying over the past couple of days or so, because she's been on hiatus, and the last thing we really heard was that she was in the hospital and she was having a bit of an episode, right? So again, I do think, obviously, a lot of people will be glad to hear that she is doing well. And I don't know, obviously, I think it is a mix of things that really caused this. And potentially, some of the tweets that we saw with the Bao stuff was kind of a byproduct of exactly, all the stress and stuff that has been building up on her. And again, she even, as I said, apologized to the person that she said it to, and things like that. And obviously, it was good that she took accountability for it. And then also we have another update as well, talking about, what she's really getting up to. And yeah, she says, Grass Arc update. I'm going to Japan in just a couple of days. I've never been to Asia before, and this is a dream trip. I'm terrified. I'm excited. I hope it'll be good for me. If you've ever been to Japan before, could you tell me some fun things you would recommend I see, do, or eat? I have a lot of time and not that many concrete plans. Crazy for an overplanner like me. This trip is very scary in a lot of ways, but I hope it will be a good scary. So again, it seems like Shondo will be going to Japan on a little bit of a trip while she's away on her little Grass Arc hiatus, which is again another really good thing to see, because it obviously means that she's trying to just kind of get out of the house, try to do some things away from the internet, and including things that she's always wanted to do, like going to Japan, right? And again, I think that is a really, really great opportunity that she has gone on. Says this gorgeous art is by Kirigi P. I commissioned it a few years back in very early VTuber time. And yeah, obviously a lot of people say, don't forget to eat some sushi, fresh raw fish will heal you up good. A lot of people saying there are plenty of things you can do there. If you're in Tokyo and you're looking for some fun, I recommend going to Odaiba. Again, given her a lot of good recommendations, even people like Lucy Pyre as well. leaving comments saying, enjoy Japan and Moto, tell us about it when you're ready. Obviously Rockstar saying good luck and make sure to set up a Suica card on your phone, always have some cash on you, a lot of places don't take it. So yeah, obviously some advice there from some pretty popular people as well as even more advice and good lucks and having fun trips messages going towards her, which again is really great to see. And as I said, hopefully this does kind of provide her that break that she needs, that she's been talking about in terms of her hiatus, because again, obviously the post that she put out a couple of days ago about the touching grass stuff and that she's not doing too good, that was only a couple of days before this post. So I'm hoping that just going on this trip and doing stuff will obviously just kind of bring back, drive, as well as, obviously kind of help, remedy anything that is going on. Because I think, the best thing you can really do is go on a kind of trip like that. I think that is actually a really good idea. And obviously, she has the, monetary she's in a monetary situation where she can do that, which I think is also really great to see. But yeah, I mean, that is essentially everything there is to do with an update on Shondo. Obviously, as I said, we still haven't heard about Bao yet. I'm unsure on what Bao is actually doing. I haven't really tuned into any of her clips or things like that, if she ever actually mentioned any kind of plan at a return. But again, it seems like she did that charity stream and then just kind of dipped afterwards, and she's still been losing quite a lot of followers ever since. So I think I can probably kind of guess that she's probably also doing a similar thing. Obviously, maybe not on the level of Shondo. I think Shondo's been through a pretty hard time, and obviously, to the point where she ended up in hospital, right? But I don't think Bao's at that point. I think she is also going through a hard time. But I think that, obviously staying away from social media and stuff was the best choice for both of them, because again, staying on there can sometimes just kind of spiral you down into a even, worse, point, which is exactly what Bao was doing over on her Twitter as well. She kept tweeting, it kept making things worse. Obviously, I'm guessing she felt even worse from that. And obviously, it doesn't really help anybody, including the person posting this kind of stuff themselves. So again, taking a break, just kind of touching some grass, going outside, doing whatever, just away from Twitter and social media is the best kind of, treatment for any of them in terms of just getting away from social media and fixing exactly what is going on. Because again, I think a lot of people are very, apprehensive to do that, and very apprehensive to just kind of step away just for a couple of days, even just to, kind of reset. But again, it always does turn out good. Like, obviously, I'm saying this right now, and, I tend to not really take a break like that. But I do think whenever, you do take a break like that, it does feel so much better whenever you come back and back into things and really, get going. Like, whenever I came back from my trip the other week, right, from Austin, obviously, I was still, kind of making a couple of videos here and there on the kind of Niji-Sanji stuff that was going down. But I had way much more of a break. And whenever I came back, I was like, there is just so much content to gather. There's so much stuff for me to do now. And it kind of gets things going a little bit. So hopefully it does the same for Shondo, and hopefully it does the same for Bao if she does decide to come back. I don't know what Bao's doing at the moment. Again, I'm unsure. But especially for Shondo, I hope that, it will kind of spur a kind of, comeback. I'm not even going to scroll down on this post here, okay? You can already guess what exactly is here. You can go look at her Twitter if you want to go see that. But yeah, it seems like she's been posting feed to her Twitter as well, which is, I guess that's great for her, right? But yeah, that's what I got for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, go to GameSubs, use my code Kaza, get 10% off. Again, they got a ton of really cool stuff over there. Definitely recommend checking it out. And yeah, as I said, tomorrow is Black Friday, so you get 20% off by using code Kaza just for that one day, I'm pretty sure. So again, you'll be able to get even more off on Friday, tomorrow. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.